Hey everyone, welcome to Damage Scaling YouTube channel. I'm your host Eddy Wang, and today we bring a new Skarlet tech. As you guys know, Skarlet has very obvious gaps on her strings. She has a gap in 1-2, 1-2-4 has a gap. The all string has a gap, but it's impossible to flawless block 1-2, but still has a gap. She has a gap in forward 4-3. She has a gap in back 2-1, back 1-2, and forward 2-1. And back 3-4. All these things have a gap, and the only ones with no gap is 2-1-2, which is unsafe at -11, and then 44, which is a +6 high mid string. But there is one way to overcome at least from one string against 9 frame flawless block type of characters. For example, I have Scorpion with me, and if I finish this string, Scorpion can easily flawless block. We know about this. But I have some severe options which I'm gonna set hidden playback, and what this is going to do is play different options from 1 to 4 that are going to scramble the game a little bit in order to Scorpion not being able to flawless block. So only when he is correct he's going to be able to flawless block Skarlet, but if he's not, he really won't be able to flawless block this as much as he please, because there is a trick in the window, because this comes out so fast, so you cannot always see what Skarlet is going to do, and it's almost impossible to react to it. So I'm using the timing for 1, and I got hit by a reversal. So I'm going to explain you real quick what this means, and just going to switch this to Skarlet, as it was impossible to record Scorpion doing a flawless block in all 3 windows. It's pretty much impossible. But here is the deal: since people know how to flawless block this string, which is probably one of your best strings, if you do 1-2 into tentacle, they cannot flawless block it if they are expecting this one. But that's because the tentacle is going to hit people trying to flawless block the 4, and the 1-4 is going to hit people trying to flawless block the tentacle. That's the trick. But if you read that someone is going to flawless block the tentacle, or you are not really sure, you can do this into a jab reversal, and if he tries to jab or to reversal either one or the other on the exact same window, the window is like 3 frames for a flawless block, so this hits on the latest active frame of the flawless block, I believe on frame 3. This is where the jab is going to connect if you do this as early as possible. So if you do this as early as possible, it's going to hit on the first available frame of, on the third available frame of the flawless block, and you do this into a jab reversal, and as he has a 9 frame reversal, you are going to flawless block it. You are going to counter hit his flawless block for him trying to parry 1-2 into tentacles or 1-4 into tentacles. That's usually the trick, but I hardly catch people with it. That's because 1-2 into tentacle are working really great against people that likes to flawless block 1-4, and when they respect 1-2 into tentacle, then 1-4 start to shine, because it's a string that cannot longer be flawless blocked on the same timing. So the option I had right here with Scorpion defending against, it's a random option that doesn't let you see which one Skarlet is going to use, so it becomes really tricky to defend against these options in general. That is something that is really cool. I think it's really great, and sadly we cannot do this with the mids, of course, but Skarlet is really good at doing this from 1-4. The strings is not exactly delayable, but the window where the 4 ends is the window where you can input a jab and where you can link also a tentacle, and if they try to flawless block the 4, the tentacle hits. If they try to flawless block the tentacle, the 4 hits. But you can also jab into a reversal and beat the flawless block into a tentacle if they have a 9 frame flawless block launcher or up 3. But there is a few characters that you cannot do this, namely the ones that have a 8 frame flawless block launcher, like Kang Lao, Johnny Cage is among these characters. Kitana is also among these characters. The others that have a bigger window on day up 3 or up 2, you can just finish the entire string into the reversal, and if they try to flawless block it, then it's a GG. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave your like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so we can build a community for Skarlet as well as we keep growing. So see you guys on the next week.